Hey, what's up, guys? Sean is back. Yeah, I know I've been gone for like a whole month, but yeah, yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. This is my PC been acting up. So we're gonna continue this story game. So let's go. The walk from school to Yui's house took about 20 minutes. Okay. This is John, by the way, guys. John used the remote thingy to transform to Cornelia to make Sayaka and Cornelia in trouble, but yeah, the battery ran out again. So yeah. I was quiet most of the way. Even if I was sure that I could turn back once the device recharged, it was still a little disconcerting to be stuck as Cornelia. Okay. Walking through the streets in a different body felt strange. A light breeze played around my legs, making my shirt flutter. Luckily, it wasn't enough to flip it out, but I still found it weird and slightly embarrassing. I get it, man. I get it. It must be weird, right? I couldn't shake the feeling that everyone was watching me, just waiting for me to make a mistake in pretending to be a girl, even though, of course, nobody really cared. If that wasn't enough, everything seems bigger, especially other people. I shrank each time I turned into a girl, but Cornelia is by far the most petite of the people I become. Okay, in her body, people with past seems to loom above me. I almost felt like a child again when we passed someone particularly tall. Man, imagine yourself walking next to Brad and then of course, this feeling was much stronger just because I wasn't used to this body. I tried to spend the walk fixing that, looking around and getting familiar with how it felt to be Cornelia, so that I could manage the rest of the night. Okay. Yui seems to sense my mood, or maybe just had things of her own to think about. Either way, she was quiet too, at least until we got near her house. Oh, okay. My mom should probably be home with Natsumi, so let me introduce you, okay? I'll ask if you can spend the night, but I'm sure she'll say yes. Okay. Let's see what you think about this. Mom, I'm home. Yeah. As we entered Yui's house, we found her mother busy in the kitchen, while Natsumi played in the living room. Hello, dear. Oh, my, who's this? Mom, this is, Cornelia. She's, a friend of mine from school. I could see the moment when Yui realized we shouldn't have introduced me using Cornelia's name. But it was too late now. What, just gonna be like, hey mom, this is John. He just turned into a girl. Can he spend the night? No. That seems weird. It wasn't like I had thought of it on the walk over either. Even if one of us probably should have. Yeah, definitely should, alright. Yui's mom had clearly picked up on the awkwardness of Yui's introduction, even if she couldn't tell what was wrong. Oh, that's so nice to see you bring a friend home. Fortunately, Natsumi saved the day. Wait, was it Natsumi? Yuna Yamashi. What? Ah, okay, so this is what he meant. Yay! Yui has a friend! Yay! Does Yui don't have any friends? Though at the cost of Yui's dignity. Not to me. I have lots of friends. I just usually they can't visit. Yui, that just made it sound worse. Man, I love this story. Oh, okay. Isn't she young? Isn't she too young for sarcasm? Was that even intentional? Probably not. I decided to do my best to bail out Yui. At the very least, I was a bad liar. It's so good to finally meet you all. Yui talks about you both all the time. I've always wanted to visit, but my house is pretty far from here, and it's never worked out. Well, until today, but that kind of doesn't count because I trailed off, staring at Yui meaningfully and hoping she'd take the hint. For a moment, she just stared back. Huh? Yui's eyebrow. Look at that. Look at that. Ew, it's moved. Oh. Oh, Mom, about that. Cornelia's parents had to leave suddenly, and she doesn't want to stay alone tonight. Yui, you're not a good liar. Yui looked at me as if checking that her lie was okay before continuing. And could she stay here tonight? Yuna furrowed her brow, clearly picking up that there was something wrong even if she didn't know what. And I knew I had to step in again. Please, Miss Yamashita, I know it's sudden, and I normally never do this, but I used the most sickening sweet, cutesy tone I could manage. It made me feel a little dirty, but from the way Yui's mom's face softened, it seemed to work. Okay? There were some break-ins in the neighborhood recently. I know my apartment should be safe, it's a good building, but I just feel so nervous all alone. Of course, dear, of course. Are your parents okay? Oh, it was a work emergency, nothing bad. But they both had to travel suddenly. Oh, that's good that it's not more serious. You're welcome to stay tonight. Yay! Honestly, I'm just glad we can help out. I tell Yui to bring her friends by more often, but she never does. That's because she probably doesn't have a lot, right? Yui's friends probably just John and Klaus? Yes? Or does we consider Maria a friend? I don't know. Thank you. It's not any real trouble, dear. Thank you, Mom. Cornelia, why don't I show you my room? Wait, what? Are we gonna stay in Yui's room? Okay. Okay, I can sense something happening here, but yeah, let's get through that. I followed Yui through her house to her bedroom. As expected of Yui, it was quite well organized, with everything neatly put away in its proper place. Well, this is my room. Alright then, what do we do? I'm guessing you don't have any video games. I suddenly couldn't see any as I looked around the room. Of course not! Yui sounds offended at the very idea. Wait, so... Oh yeah, because Yui doesn't like playing games, right? Yui likes study. And even if I did, we certainly wouldn't be getting them out yet. We wouldn't? Of course not! We have to do homework first before we can have fun. I don't even have anything to do tomorrow. But if we get it done now, you wouldn't have to do it later. Her tone was a mixture of happy and smug, as if she were imparting some great life secret. Look at her, I realized I had just as little chance of getting out of this as I had last night. Wait a minute, what happened last night? I forgot. Damn, I need to watch my video. Oh, alright. I really should have expected this. Yes, you should have. At least we don't have math after that test. But if we start studying now, we'll be that much better prepared for the next test. And when is that? She didn't last long under my disbelieving stare before bursting into laughter. She's moving, what the heck? How is the developer so good? Oh my god. I'm kidding, John. I'm kidding. Even I'm not that bad. Okay. At least not when I have something better to do. Now help me pull out the table. Usually I work at the desk, but with few of us, much like the previous night, our schoolwork went quickly when we worked on it together. We didn't have much either, so it wasn't long before we were finishing the last problem. And finally, solving for V over is I gives us 100, 120 ooms. Okay, I don't know what that is, guys. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, it, in my country, that's different, guys. I don't do that. I wish Miss Clark would give easier problems though. It wasn't that bad. Though I guess her homework was a bit harder than the rest. So now, what do we do? Sleep over things! So you were serious about that, huh? Well, kind of. I haven't ever really. I mean, I just want to. Never mind. I was just being silly, I guess. Wait, so you ain't never been to a sleepover? Okay, I feel bad, man. Like, come on, she's a sweet girl. Why don't I want to come here or invite her to their house? What the heck? Oh, alright, fine. Okay, John gives in. So what are we actually going to do? John, what do girls usually do at sleepovers? How is he supposed to know that? He isn't a girl. You're asking me? But well, you are friends with Kyoko and Katrina. She was blushing and embarrassed, but there was a weird, almost bitter undertone to her last words that reminded me of what she had said to Kat at school. What did she say to Kat? Oh my god, I forgot everything. I need to watch my video, man. Well, I guess girl talk is going to be on the menu for the sleepover, but maybe that should wait until later, okay? I think Kat and Kyoko usually just play video games when they hang out. Or at least, that's all they ever tell me and Kiyoshi. You look so confused, what the heck is that? And I'm pretty sure they aren't secretly doing kissing practice like Kiyoshi thinks. Yui looked experienced, but still laughed a bit. Is that really what he thinks happens at sleepovers? Yui, you want it, right? I know Yui want it. Yui... Oh my god. Wait, speaking of Kyoshi, I don't think we've ever get a scene where Kyoshi and Yui really talk, right? I would love to see that in the future though. More like wants to think. What else? Pillow fights. What? Now? What is now? Nasty things or something? Pillow fights. Thankfully, I managed to stop myself before saying naked pillow fight. Oh, what the heck? Unfortunately, from her flat look, I think Yui realized what I had been about to say. Was that another Kiyoshi idea? Yeah. Any others? Spin the bottle. Do all your ideas involve something sexual? They're really more like Kiyoshi's ideas. Do you have any that aren't? Not really, do you? First turn demeanor, turn awkward in an instant. Well, for now, why don't we just put away the table and clean up our homework while we think? I packed the table back away in the closet while Yui cleaned up her desk and pulled back out her laptop. When I was finished, I went over to see what she was up to, only to end up staring flatly at the screen. Yui, did you just Google what do teenage girls do at sleepover? Yui, what the heck? Man, this is why she's the best girl in this game right now. Maybe? It's not like you were much help. We can just watch a movie or something. I don't have a lot of movies. I don't really have time to watch them. Yui, you could literally just Google a movie right now. Like, let's watch some anime. I'm down to watch some anime with you. Come on. We could watch some of Natsumi's. Do you like Snap movies? Snap movies, okay. I don't need any stories about princess right now. No, wait, Disney. Disney? Is that supposed to be Disney's movie? I'm not too sure. I don't need any stories about princesses right now. Okay. Well then, we're back to Google. So what do you do for fun when it's just you? Me? Why do you look so confused, Yui? You do funs, right? You have funs? You do some fun things? I usually read or write most of the time. That I probably should have guessed that. Oh, I guess we can read. I didn't think of it because it's not really the first thing that comes to mind at sleepover. But there's nothing like a good book to relax. As we talk, I realized something about what she had said before was bothering me, but I couldn't quite put a finger on it. Let me go through my collection. Most of it is non-fiction, but I'm sure I can find something you'll enjoy. Wait, hold on. Okay, I forgot about everything that happened in the last video. I'm so sorry, guys, but I'm not too sure what's gonna happen here. Oh, if you don't want non-fiction, I'll look, but I really don't read much fiction. There's a few of the classics and right what? Right what? Oh, wait. Oh yeah, you just said right. Okay, I thought it was something on the previous. What? You said you read and write. So what? So write what? Wait, wait. You write a book? You like novel? Oh my god. Does you have a like novel? Or is it a manga? Oh my god. No, cannot be a manga because it's a non-fiction. So probably light novel, right? Okay, I don't know how these things work, but yeah, let's go. Yui was never good at concealing her emotions, and right now she looked horrified. Right? I don't write anything. You must have misheard. I only write essays for school and stuff. Yui, I'm sorry, but you're an awful liar. I am not. I don't write anything. Nothing. As she spoke, Yui shifted a bit so that she was in between me and the computer. I doubt the movement was even intentional, but it still gave me the last clue I needed. I want to read that. The internet? Sure, you can browse the internet if you want. I'll just watch you, of course, to make sure you don't go any inappropriate sites. I walked over and sat at the computer, Yui hovering nervously behind me. Taking the mouse, I moved it over to the internet icon, only to quickly jerk it away and down to the start menu. John? John, what are you doing? Ignoring Yui's increasingly panicked cries, I opened the word processor and navigated the recent item. As I had expected, the second most recent entry after an English essay was titled Boiled Hat Witch Green-Eyed Wizard. What the heck? Is that the book you write? Not the book, like the story that you write? No, John, don't you dare. But even as Yui spoke, the file was already loading. Let's go! Man, I'm excited. Please, let us read that. Oh my god. John, stop! As it became clear I wasn't listening, she grabbed my arm and began to pull. Yeah. I fought her off as best as I could with one arm while using the other to scroll through the text. I could go back and read the whole thing later. For now, I wanted to see what was most recent. She looked deep into Harold's emerald eyes, like emeralds glistening under a light spring rain with tears he was too stoic to shed. Yui, are you being serious? No? Oh, Harold, you can't let them get to you. I know Roy pretends to be your friend, but he's a jealous pig, holding you back so you wouldn't leave him behind. Damn, Yui? Oh my god. Please no. And Helen says she cares about you, but she turned on you as soon as you started to do as well in class as her, and she felt threatened. No. Yui's crying. But I know what it's like, Harold, to have everyone hate you for doing the right thing. I understand you like no one else, and I'll never abandon you. No more, stop, please! Harold choked back a soft sob as he was hit by the magnitude of her understanding. He reached out with his seeker's hand, delicate yet manly, and gently stroked a violet lock of hair. Ray, he said, you are my bruises, love. No! Oh, Yui just heckled on. Yui had finally been pushed too far. As she physically tackled me out of the chair, we hit the ground with her chair on top, Yui on top. Her legs started at my waist, and she had planted a hand on either side of my head. And what am I reading? Okay. She leaned in close enough that her hair hung around us like a certain curtain. No more. Okay. I couldn't have read more if I wanted to, not from this position. But it was hard to think about that with Yui's face barely inches from my own and her soft butt pressing onto somewhere that would be very awkward if I had still been a man. Damn it. I never thought I'd be glad I couldn't get a boner. Yui slowly seemed to realize the pose we were in as well, as a red blush started to spread across her cheeks, but she didn't actually move. Well, if you're going to force your way into reading my Harold Planter fanfiction, you have to at least tell me what you think. The blush spread as she talked, and I could see on her face the war between embarrassment and desire for recognition. Oh, Yui? Okay. I considered my answer carefully. My mother was a language teacher. One of her best friends was an English teacher. Doing alright? I may not be the foremost scholar of the literature, but I knew my way around the written word. And more than that, I knew you would want genuine criticism, even if it stung. Decision made. I took a deep breath, preparing to do what was necessary. Yui, yes? Your prose is as purple as your hair. What was that? You! For a second, I was sure she was going to punch me, or, given our current position, headbutt me. You absolute complete otter. Girls, dinner is ready. We both froze. After years of experience with my mom, I reflexively prepared myself to be teased. Oh dear, things get a little out of hand while you were playing around. Yeah, I forget Yuna and Sandra. It's kind of like the same person. They have the same teasing, man. And of course, Miss Yamashita was way nicer than my mom. Not that stopped Yui from being embarrassed. Of course. Mom, it's not what it looks like. We were just playing around and... I know, dear, I know. You wouldn't believe how many times Sandra and I did something similar when we were your age. Wait, no. Don't tell me Yuna and Sandra did this too. Oh, that's Mrs. Davis, Cornelia. She and I have been friends since high school. What the heck? But as long as the two of you aren't really fighting, and I know you aren't, there's not nearly enough hair pulling for a real fight. There's no problem. Wait, does girl really do hair pulling when they fight? Right, fighting. That's probably the first thing most people would think when seeing two girls in this position, isn't it? Though to be fair, if it was my mom, I don't think gender would stop her from teasing me about it being sexual. Right, fighting. We're not fighting. That's what we're not doing. From her relieved tone, Yui had apparently been thinking along the same lines as me. Probably because she knew I was really a guy. Of course, with Sandra and Leona and I, the totally not fighting was usually over who got to ask out the cute guy we just saw, or who got the last beer. You're not fighting over beer, are you? Mom, of course not. I would never. I know, I was just teasing. I know you would never. As odd as it was, I would swear that her last muttered command almost sounded sad. Anyways, it's dinner time, so why don't you girls calm down and eat? With a smile, Yui's mom left us alone, Yui still straddling me. Let's just go get dinner. Blushing furiously, Yui finally got up off me. I knew I was blushing too as I stood. Yeah. We followed Yui's mom downstairs to find that she had prepared pork cutlets with a side of pickled vegetables and rice. The room was quiet for a few minutes as everyone ate before I felt compelled to speak up. This is great, Miss Yamashita. Thank you. I wasn't lying. My mom wasn't a bad cook, but she didn't typically make this style of food, so it was nice change. It's nothing. I'm just glad you like it. Oh, Yui, since you have a friend over tonight, you don't have to clean up dinner. What? But I don't mind. No, it's fine. Go have fun. You cook dinner though. I can at least do dishes. You actually seem genuinely uncomfortable with the idea of not doing dishes. Poor Yui, man. Wait, I just realized Yui is the only one that have different eyes. Purple eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes. Yui, are you adopted? No, just kidding. It's funny, at home I jumped at the chance to get out of dishes, but right now, Miss Yamashita, you is right. We should help. Wait. Okay. After you let me stay over on such short notice, I really should do something. And between Yui and I, we'll be done in no time. Girls. Oh well, if you insist, you're a good girl, Cornelia. Cornelia? Yui beamed at me. I'd clearly made her happy by offering to help out. Okay. Once everyone was done eating, we collected the plates from the table and took them into the kitchen. As we began to wash and dry, Yui spoke to me in a low voice so that her mother and sister couldn't hear from the attached living room. Thanks, Corny. I knew it's weird, but I feel bad if I don't do something to help with dinner. I could tell. She smiled at me again. Yeah, I guess you did pick up on that. I'm just used to having to do the cooking from back when my mom worked more. Even now she works so much, I have to help out at least a little. She did put a lot of effort into dinner tonight, probably because you're staying over. It's really not a problem. Like I told her, she is letting me spend the night. Yui smiled softly at my words. Well, my mom might not know it, but we do owe you that much. Your mom watches Natsumi all the time, and she watched me when we were little a lot too. There was a soft, companionable silence as we both worked to finish up dishes, though something small seemed to tickle at the back of my brain. Yui seems to be in a similar position and realized it at the same time I did. John, did you actually tell my mom I'd be staying over? No. You need to call her or text her or something. She must be so worried right now. Nah, it's not that late. I've forgotten to call when hanging out with Kiyoshi or Setsuna or someone before. No. Don't talk about Setsuna here, man. You're gonna make Yui jealous. Nah, just kidding, guy. I know. Wait, does Yui even know who Setsuna is? Still, I'll call her once we're back up in your room. I just realized John had so many, so many childhood friends. Like Yui, Kyoko, Carrie maybe, and of course Setsuna. Let's hurry. Let's hurry then. I don't want her worrying any longer than she has to. Okay, but I'm genuinely curious. Why do Yui and Kyoko hang out? Because they were childhood friends with John, right? So I'm sure they know each other. So yeah. Was Katrina's childhood friend was Sayaka, right? So something happened and they fight or something. I'm looking forward to see the backstory behind those two. Right, I'll just call her and hearing Cornelia's high-pitched voice coming out of my mouth, I considered my mother's reaction if I called her in this body. So that's not going to work. Just text her, I guess? I know my mom would want me to call, but maybe you can get away with it. I just realized I don't have my phone either. Right, because it turned into Cornelia's phone. I don't think so. Actually, I don't have a phone on me. Maybe she kept it in her bag, which I didn't get. However it works, I definitely don't have one. I guess I'll have to call. But would she want to talk to you? She will, but she'll believe you if you say I can't for some reason. I realized that my plan relied on Yui lying to my mother, but I didn't really have any other option. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I can do that. Let's go, Yui! Sorry guys, was taking a drink, so yeah. Her assurance did the opposite of filling me with confidence. That's your home number, right? Yui showed me the phone as she punched in the number, and I nodded. Wait, can't you save home numbers, like home numbers in your phone? Why are you asking? Okay, never mind, let's keep going. As Yui hit the call button on her phone, I leaned in close so I could hear the conversation. Hello, Miss Davis. I'm sorry for the short notice, but is it okay if John stays over my house tonight? I'm not sure if that's a good idea, Yui. She could call Yuna and us. Of course, as long as it's okay with your mother. Can I speak with her and John? No. If if Sarah talk with Yuna, then it's all gonna be revealed. Yui shot me a look of sudden panic. Obviously, my mother couldn't talk to hers, not with me transformed into Cornelia. Say she isn't home. I bowed silently at Yui. Sorry, Miss Davis. My mom won't be home for another hour, and John is asleep. Your mom isn't home. No, ma'am. And John's asleep. Yes, ma'am. Is this conversation? Oh my god. I love this conversation, man. I love the interaction between Yui and Sandra. I love the interaction between John and Yuna. Obviously, with John's not because Cornelia's body, because John's. Yeah. Why? Is he sick? I can come pick him up if. No, we were studying really hard. We studied really hard together. We studied so hard together that he was exhausted and fell asleep. That's why I called, and why he's staying over. I don't want to wake him. So you two have been studying alone, and now he's asleep. Yes, ma'am. Yui, stop saying yes, ma'am. You gotta give Sandra the wrong idea. You tired him out. Yes, ma'am. I love this conversation, man. You wore him out with all your hand. Oops. Okay, I just made that sound so weird. I'm so sorry. You wore him out with all your hard studying, and then he fell asleep. Yes, ma'am? My mother sighed. Well, I suppose some men are like that. I had better hopes for my children, but can't say I thought you would move that fast though. Mr. Davis, what do you mean? Don't worry, I wouldn't tell your mother. Tell my mother what? Just please make sure to use protection. I'm too young to be a grandmother. I knew it, man. I just knew it. Sandra, man, oh my god. The line went dead with a click, but not before I heard my mom mutter what sounded like so much for the no going past second base rule. Mrs. Davis? Yui, how do you keep doing that? Yui didn't answer me, and instead we just sat in embarrassed silence for a bit. Finally, I decided to break the quiet. So what now? I guess we can read for a bit before bed. Oh yeah, let me back on your computer and I'll see about editing your fanfic. No. I meant books. I thought you wanted to do sleepover things. Well, I mean, I'm not going to make you do. I mean, I could tell she did have an idea, but I didn't think I'd go for it. I kind of felt a little bad for her after she had to put up with my mom, so I thought I could at least hear her out, okay? Man, John's such a gentleman, man. Come on, tell me what you want to do. I might not do it, but I wouldn't laugh at least. You promise? Sure. Sure. I call it, man. I call it. I just said sure and then don't be like, sure. Even as I agreed, I started to wonder what I was getting myself into. Yui didn't give me a chance to back out, though. She took a deep breath to gather her courage, then answered my question. Makeover. Huh? In books and stuff, they always try doing each other's hair and makeup. And makeover stuff. Makeover and stuff. I kind of want to try it. Just to see what I can make you look like. I mean, I bet I can make you look cute and... Never mind, it was a dumb idea. I'm sorry I mentioned it. I'll go find you a book or something to read. I was going to regret this. I knew I was going to regret this. Wait. Is John actually gonna accept the idea, man? Come on, John, please. John, please. Yui, it's fine. We can do the things you said. I knew it. Man. The best ship in this game, man. The best ship? Nah, man. Let's go. Okay, this is my favorite ship, guys. You guys can ship whoever you guys want. Really? No, wait. It has to be kind of embarrassing for you. I can't make you. I said it's fine. Really? Bad. I wish there was like a dating route where we get to see these two. Oh my god. I was absolutely going to regret this. Okay. I don't think I have any clues that you would fit. Maybe some of Natsumi's stuff? No, she's just a little bit too small. I suddenly felt just a little bit bad for Camellia. Terrible person though she was. Well, baby clothes are too far anyway. I'll just see what I can do with your hair and makeup. Okay, that works for me. She walked over to her vanity and began to dig through it. Oh. What's up, Yui? What's up? I'm going to borrow some of my mom's. I don't use makeup that much, so I don't really have much. Okay, so Yui is natural. She doesn't use makeup. Are you sure you know what you're doing? She glared at me. Yes, John. I know I'm not the most fashionable girl, but my mom has taught me some things. She walked out, leaving me alone in her room. For a moment I sat, reflecting on how my life had ended up at this point. I quickly became bored, though, and decided to investigate Yui's bookshelves, okay? If only because I was pretty sure she'd tackle me again if I opened her computer. The contents were more or less what I had expected. Thick textbook organized neatly on the bottom rows, with the top rows given over to slightly less academic non-fiction, mostly histories and biographies of notable women. Okay? The top row was filled with classic literature, with a scant few popular fiction books. The horror Planter series finds noticeably weren't but doubly cared for, had pride of place. Yeah, this is YUI, alright. Still, that biography of Ada Lovelace might be interesting. It sure will. I leaned down, not that I had far to go in Cornelia's tiny body, to pick up the book, only to notice that something was wrong. Okay, what is it? That's weird. That book is too far forward. Sorry, not forward. Actually, all of them are, especially those textbooks on the bottom. Most of the non-fiction books sat too far from on the shelf, as though something was behind them. Wait, is it Yui's diary? Curious, I begin to pull the books from the shelf, only to find. Okay, I'm gonna predict it. Yui's diary, right? Come on, please be Yui's diary. Come on, more books. Nah, you never mind. Except the titles were quite a bit more interesting than the first row had been. Dungeons of Temptation. The Prince's Heart. Oh, okay. The Widows of the Blue Winter. The titles continue on in that vein, and almost all were accompanied by a cover with at least two of scantily clad women, a scantily clad man with a big word, or a dragon. Big sword, not big word, sorry guys. Yui, it was clear, like trashy fantasy romance a lot. Okay, corny, I've got. What? She just called Jen corny, man. I love this. Dot dot dot. Oh. Dot 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 dot. Oh. You know it's going to end badly when Yui does the 6 dots. Ah, man, John's gotta get tackled again, right? John, please put those back. On the surface, her tone seemed calm, but there was an underlying tightness that suggests she was mere seconds from tackling me to the floor again. While I found the idea oddly tempting, I decided once was enough for the evening and started carefully reshuffling the books, hiding the embarrassing romance novels once more. Once I finished, I looked at Yui, both of us temporarily lost of words. So, ... Yes, fine. I like cheesy romance stories, okay? I didn't say anything, but she must have seen the question on my face, because she continued. I know they're silly and fake, and usually have terrible gender politics or the author inserting some weird fetish that is not how real relationship works. But I still enjoy them as harmless entertainment. Now, are you done finding literally every embarrassing secret I have? Honestly, John, what have I ever done to you? I just love this duo, man. Forced me to turn into a woman 3 times in 2 days? That I didn't force you. Maria. Okay, once, but that was a special circumstance. The other times you agreed. I rolled my eyes, but I didn't feel like arguing further. I knew I wouldn't convince her. Alright, so are you going to get your revenge with the makeup now or what? I'm not sure I like the way you phrased that, but yes, let's get started. Sit down over here. Where is that here? I cannot sit down in this game, just kidding, man. Well, give me a second. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Wait a minute. Was this always like this, man? What the heck? The animation seems so good. I sat on the floor facing Yui, and she leaned in and began to poke and prod and pat my face with a series of pats and applicators. I wasn't entirely sure what she was doing, and Yui seemed to be concentrating too hard to explain. What the heck? It seemed to take a while. She spent a lot of time on my cheeks, adding foundation and blush. I knew roughly how this went. I had a mother and an older sister, so I knew about makeup. Just maybe not how it all went together. Let's see if Yui done a great job. After she was satisfied with my cheeks, she moved on to my eyes. There was more prodding and poking, and she as she put on the eyeliner and curled my eyelashes. Wait, what? You can curl eyelashes? No way. That's not impossible. That's not possible, right? What the heck? Yes, that's possible. So yeah, okay. I'm still thinking about it. How do you curl the eyelashes? Okay, never mind that. Then she spent a while adding eyeshadow. It took some time, as she kept moving from one eye to the other, apparently trying to make sure it was nice and even. Okay, I need to drink some water. Once satisfied, she pulled out a tube of pink lipstick and gently applied it to my lips. Okay, now purse your lips and try to spread it evenly. I did as she said, feeling the odd sticky sensation on my lips and taste on my tongue. Is that it? That took a while, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. Maybe it was weird, but I did genuinely want to see. Karina was kind of cute in her own way, and I wanted to see what I looked like all made up. Yes, I don't think I can possibly improve on this anymore. Really? Where's the mirror? Let's go! I started to rise my and twist around to look for Yui's mirror, but she reached over and grabbed my arm before I could. Nope, no mirror, time to start over. Oh, wait, what? What do you mean? Yui seemed to ignore me as she continued. Okay, I've got the cold cream here. We'll get you clean up and... Why would you start over if you can't improve on? Did you actually mean this is so awful I can't fix it? Yui refused to meet my gaze as I stared at her accusingly. Yui, what did you do? I broke free from her grip and turned to the mirror. So... John, oh my god, John, don't do that face with Carilla's face, please. Okay, this is just so weird, though it is still interesting. This is revenge for the book thing, right? Or the fanfic thing? Or both? Hey, I really tried hard. I look like a clown. So I'm a little out of practice. A little. I haven't worn makeup since that dance back in middle school, dear. Yuna is here. Yuna's been watching. Oh my god. Damn. Must be sucked. Wait, what? Since that... Wait. What do you mean since that dance? Wait, Yui went to dance? And not with John? Okay, now I'm mad. Yui, who did you go to dance with? Who did you go to dance with, Yui? Answer me. Right, since the dance back in... Mom? Mrs. Yamashita? Oh, don't mind me, you two. Just checking up on you. Her words were proven to be a lie. However, as she raised her food. Wait, don't! Mom, no! You two are adorable. Maybe Yui or I could respond. She turned and left. You know, as embarrassing as that was, it's still better than my mom. Let's just get that stuff off your face before something else happens to embarrass me tonight. Yui! Yui, are you playing dress up? Can I play too? I wanna play! Oh, are you dressing up as a clown, Miss Corny? Yui let out a wordless groan and buried her face in her hat. Read Yui then. Natsumi and I just stared. Are you okay, Yui? Yui answered without actually removing her face from where it was cradled in her hands, giving her reply a distinct muffled tone. I'm fine. Natsumi, you know I'm almost always around to play with you when I'm not studying. But I have a friend over right now. Can you please play on your own? But I wanna play dress up too. Please? Oh, Yui, please. I'll make you look so cute. Yui finally looked up from her hands, but her expression was complicated. There was a mix of guilt, exasperation, desperation, and probably a few other emotions. Couldn't figure it out. Man, poor Yui. I still want to know what happened at that dance though, so... Are you gonna tell me or no? Please tell me. It's fine, Yui. I don't mind playing with her. I was certainly used to her forcing her way into playing my video games. After all, Yui seems to think the same thing. But you always... Huh? It's fine, really. Yui gave me a long look, still wearing that complicated expression I couldn't decipher, and then sighed. Oh, okay. Come on, Natsumi, let's play. Yes! Okay, first let's get that makeup off. Why? We're trying a different look. Oh, okay, I'll help. You proceed to carefully scrub off the makeup I was wearing with Natsumi enthusiastic but dubiously useful help. Okay, let's try that again. What the heck? Why? It kept doing that. It kept like going back. The heck? Okay, let's try that again. I think I've got it this time. Isn't that what you said last time? Putting makeup on someone else is tricky, and I usually use a lighter style, with only a little bit. But I thought there was no point if I didn't try to go for something impressive, and I went a little overboard. Yeah. What are we doing this time? Yui, are we gonna make Corny look like a ghost? A fairy? A dragon? No, we're just trying to make her look pretty, like mom does before and important meetings. Oh, I'll help a lot. I sat still and patient as Yui went to work on my face again. Okay, so this episode is just gonna be like us just getting a makeover, so yeah. To my surprise, Natsumi's advice actually seems pretty helpful. I think her cheeks are red enough. Any more and she'll start looking silly. Her eyes don't need to be darker unless you're being a raccoon. Corny, you should be a raccoon. Raccoons are cute. Well, I think pink would look better for her lips than red. Finally, the two sisters finish. Okay, not too bad. She looks super cute. Super cute. I wanna look cute. Yui, do me next, do me next, do me next. Natsumi, you're too young for makeup. I am not. You are too. I'll help you with makeup when you're older. Natsumi seems to know she wasn't going to win this argument and started to pour. I decided to try and cheer her up. You don't need makeup, Natsumi. You're already super cute. Really? Definitely. Thank you. Before I could react, she launched herself at me and wrapped her arms around me in a big hug. Natsumi, I say you look cute all the time. Natsumi's reply was muffled since her face was still buried in my shoulder as she squeezed me. It doesn't count. You're my sister. You have to say it. Yui just sighed. I haven't actually seen my face yet. Oh. She finally let me go so I could twist around and check out of my reflection. I look cute. There really wasn't another way to say it. Between the pigtails and her petite build, Cornelia didn't really have any sexy style. Didn't have a sexy style, but she had a natural, good, cute look. The light makeup Yui had applied on her second attempt only enhanced that look, giving Cornelia's my face just enough maturity to avoid looking childish. Nice. Cornelia should do like the real Cornelia should do a makeover at Yui's house. Holy shoot! I corrected myself with a glance at Natsumi. I look really cute. I told you! We did a good job, Yui. Yui smiled at her sister. We sure did. Natsumi started to say something else, but was interrupted by a huge yawn. Why do you go put on your pajamas? It's getting close to your bad time. But I want to play with you and Courtney more. Natsumi, it's a school night. We'll come see you before bed, and we can play it together another time. Okay. She turned and left the room. Did you just agree to turn into Cornelia again for my sister? I didn't mean to. Yui laughed at my sheepish expression, but her expression turned a little wistful with her next words. You do get along with her well, though. We sure did, Yui. We sure did. And are you not afraid that Natsumi might still join away? Nah, just kidding. Well, she tries to play my video games all the time when she visits, so I've gotten used to her. I thought Yui would... Sorry guys, wait, one second. I thought Yui would yell at me for letting Natsumi play video games, but instead she just continued to talk with her sad expression. I guess every time she comes home from your house, she talks about how much fun she had with you. I look at her, trying to figure out why she seems so sad about something so innocuous. Before it clicked, Yui, she obviously loves you very much. Look how excited she was to play with you. Yui looked a bit surprised by my statement, but shook her head, still with that odd, wistful smile. It's not. I know she loves me, but I'm always the one who has to tell her to go to bed, or scold her when she misbehaves, or... I mean, my mom does now, but when we were younger, she had to work more. It was just me and... You're worried you're not the cool, but an older sister. I guess? When you put it like that, I feel kind of silly, but at the same time, sometimes I feel more like her mom than our mom. Just how much did you have to take care of her when you were younger anyway? Well, you know how my father left. Oh, wait, are we actually gonna get the backstory? Please. I want to know about Yui's father, man. We already didn't get to see John's father. At least give us Yui's father. Come on. Not really. I heard my mom talk about it with yours some, but you don't have to tell me though. I don't mean to. No, I need to know, John. Please. It's fine, really. Well, he was sometimes around when I was growing up, depending on how him and mom were doing. That's why your mom watched me a lot. My mom had to work to support us when he was only kind of around. But things got better for a while, and mom decided to have Natsumi, and that was fine for a couple of years, I guess. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. If Yui's mom and Yui's dad had like already got problems when Yui were younger, then who's Natsumi's father? Is it the same father or are they like half siblings? Okay, now I'm really curious right now. I didn't come over to your house as much as anymore, but I did get to spend time with mom, so it was nice. Yui's voice had gone quiet, and I kind of regretted asking. I hadn't anticipated such a long answer, but well, it was Yui. She wouldn't give an incomplete explanation for anything if she could help it. Even if it was clearly memories that made her sad. Oh, poor Yui, man. Oh, I feel bad. Oof. Well, anyway, my father left for good after that, and mom had to work even more. Oh, so after they had Natsumi, their father left. Okay. Besides her job in real estate, she was working part-time some night for extra cash. So I had to take care of Natsumi a lot. So you know, I kind of raised her, really, for a few years. Ah, that must be weird, right? Like raising your own sister? Yui trailed off into silence again, and I let it stretch as I thought. Reading between the lines, that time period would have been in the middle school and early high school. Oh, so that's where the timeline begins. Okay, in the middle school. So is that where Yui's dad left? So they're still in high school, right? Or are they in college right now? No, always in college, right? Yeah, they're in high school right now. So Yui's dad just left recently. Okay, I wonder when John's dad left. It made a lot of sense. Yui had taken care of Natsumi so long that she got used to being the responsible one and the one in charge. And of course, she wanted to be well behaved and not cause trouble for her mother. I had never realized how much she'd had to do to raise her sister, but her bossy personality made a lot more sense now. That must have really sucked. It was hard, but my mom and Natsumi needed my help. That doesn't mean it was fun though. Man, Yui put on a lot of hard work. Well, no. I love Natsumi, but she can be a little... Sorry. Why does it... Okay, I think because the new mouse, the small mouse, I kept like scrolling, so I'm not gonna use the mouse. I'm gonna use my keyboard. I love Natsumi, but she can be a little bit of handful sometime. It must have been pretty lonely too. I had Natsumi, and my mom was around whenever she could be. I know that. I'm just saying that's not the same as having someone around to help you. Oh man. No, I guess not. It's a little embarrassing, but I used to wish I had a twin sister around. Just someone who would understand what I was thinking and not argue with me. When Natsumi was throwing a tantrum because I wouldn't let her eat ice cream for dinner. Or would hang out with me at school instead of... She inquired abruptly and began to blush heavily. Did you just find another of my embarrassing secrets? I didn't think I had any left. I couldn't help but laugh. You know, now that I have the device, we could make you a twin sister. Oh, I guess we could, couldn't we? But who would? You know, you did a good job of acting like me yesterday. Okay, never mind. We both laughed for a bit before trailing into silence. The joke had eased but not completely erased the heavy atmosphere from earlier, and we both sat lost in our thoughts for a bit. Finally, Yui broke the contemplative quiet. You know, even if we'll stay up later than Natsumi, we should probably clean that stuff off your face and change into our pajamas too. Our pajamas. Well, you can't wear your uniform to sleep, and I have an old pair that should fit you. And what else would you wear to bed? That was a good question. Okay, I've given up the rest of my masculinity tonight. Why not some girly pajamas too? Yui just laughed instead of responding. Makeup off first. She leaned in close to me, a towelette in one hand to remove the makeup, only to pause. She released the towelette, letting it drop to ground before gently taking hold of my chin. Damn it. Her hand still gentle, she began to move my head, turning it first one way, then the other. You know, I really did do a good job. That color really makes your lips look delicious. Wait, Yui? Something's wrong here, right? Her gaze met mine, and I stared into her eyes. Wait, your lips looks delicious, Yui. Please, Yui. I felt uncomfortable, but in a strange way, where I didn't want whatever was happening right then to actually stop. Her voice a bit softer now, just above a murmur. Yui continued, and the eye's shadow. Less is definitely more here. You really turn out cute. My voice came out high and squeaky even for Cornelia. Okay, you know what? I'm taking that screenshot, man. Okay. It seems to bring Yui to her sense, because she jumped and pulled her hand back, a furious blush spreading across her face. Yeah, cute. You look really cute. We both paused in mutual embarrassment for a moment. Anyway, let's get that makeup off. This time, she didn't hesitate as she began to wipe away the makeup. Once she was done, she walked over to her closet and began to dig through it, looking for something. Okay, now that you're clean up, why don't you take the pajamas and go get changed in the bathroom? Okay, so yeah, we're gonna see that in the next video, guys, because I'm gonna end it right here. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe if you guys want to see more. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.